This is the world map, and that is Azores, a group of islands in the middle of the ocean. That there is Santa Maria. That's where I am today. The island of Santa Maria, where I grew up, free and wild. That is my house. This is Pico Alto, and that's Pico de Facho. And today we're going on an adventure from my house to Pico de Facho. I'm in my childhood room. Have you ever stepped in your childhood room and felt like time never moved? That's where I am right now. Chillin'! The smell, it's still there. That familiar mix of books, fabrics, it's something I can't describe. The memories are lingering around in the air every time I just think about it. The walls, those moments. My mom keeps this room almost like it was. She takes care of it, leaves my things barely untouched. Part of me still lives here, that is for sure. And this window, right here, this was my escape. I used to look out and dream about the world, the far, far lands that one day I wanted to visit. Have you ever felt this? Going into that childhood room in your mom's house, and part of yourself is still there. You can still feel it. The dreams you had, some of those childhood memories that will never leave. I was all nostalgic here, looking at my pictures. Look, I was checking it out, everything, pulling it all off the shelves. It was amazing. It was an amazing moment. Look at me. Look at that guy. Look at that. All those memories. Look, I was in the army. Unbelievable. Great moments. Great moments. And all this comes back to my mind right now. I'm feeling it in my heart. Think about it. Think about your own childhood. This window is magical. This window is magical. I used to open this and I used to sit right here with my feet out, staring out the window. And that month right there is called Pico de Facho. And Pico de Facho, believe it or not, I never climbed that mount. I never climbed it. I lived in this island 26 years. A 96 kilometer square island full of freedom. I had all the freedom in the world. We used to hike all the time, but I never climbed that mount. And I'm here now. And I'm gonna climb it. And I'm gonna invite you to come with me. Let's go. I had to stop the car here. I want to show you something. So behind me here, there's a range of mountains that is right in the middle of the island. It's called Pico Alto. The highest point up there, it's called Pico Alto. It's the highest point, 450 meters, I think. And then, if I turn around, right there is Pico de Facho, and that's the one we're gonna climb. There's a story behind it. That used to be a volcano. Santa Maria is the oldest island in Azores. It was formed around 4 to 6 million years ago, making the first of the islands to emerge from the ocean. Now, Santa Maria volcanoes are completely extinct. It was an underwater volcano, and that one too. When the island was created, there was 2 volcanoes. One was Pico Alto, and one was Pico de Fascio. Let's go, let's climb Pico de Fascio. I'm excited. Oh, wait a minute, look at these cows here. Hold on, those cows that just went by, they got out of their field. I'm gonna ask that farmer if he needs help changing them, bringing them back to the field. When cows run out of grass, it's pretty simple. They jump the fence, they go look for some grass in other people's fields. A farmer has always to be on top of their animals, making sure they have enough feed, and then eventually changing them from one field to the other. Hello! It looked like they knew exactly where they were going. Animals are incredible. They have this instinct of deep memory of their path. They ran, but they knew how to get back, heading straight to the same field they came from. Now they're back where they belong, grazing peacefully. And with that, we continue our adventure. Here there's a view. Very beautiful. Let's go check it out. This is what I'm talking about. Can you imagine being a cow in Azores, having these beautiful views in front of you, green grass, no predators, nice farmers taking care of you? Man, I wish I was a cow sometimes. My guy are just arriving. Now all you gotta do is scope out the spot, see what's gonna be our approach to climb this mountain. I passed the quarry, and then I realized I'm too far now. There's still some time in the day. I heard there's some fossils down here. Why we don't check that out first, and then we'll go back and climb the mountain. So while I was driving here, I noticed this huge bull, like a bull, like one of those big 800-pound bulls. And I don't know, but I want to check it out. Let's go. The gate is down. So you got the barbed wire coming down, the fence. You come here, and everything's down. It's on the ground. Okay. So strategically, I have a pond here. So if the bull comes after me, I'm just gonna go in circles around the pond. You always have, uh-oh, he noticed me. He knows I'm here. He's looking at me. This is no joke, man. He's not too far from me. I have the pond, me, and the bull. Holy shit. He's really looking at me like, kinda like. He's sizing me up, man. Yeah, man, you know what? My grandpa told me once, the safe die old. And I'm not. No, man. Sizing me up. That's it. He's sizing me up. From there, he's gonna mess me up. That's it. I'm out. Hasta la vista, baby. Why to be a hero? Like, I just wanted to show you the bull. That's it. We're out of here. Might even close the gate. I'll close the gate, buddy. Don't worry. I'll close the gate here. I'll leave it all good for you. Here, I'll put the barbed wire up. Just like that. That's what I came here to do. I came here to make your house a better place. Now I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna go that way. That's what I came here to do. I came here to go all the way and check for fossils. Fossils, you know? Those little things that stay under the layers of the earth. So this is like this. This island is half volcanic and half sedimentary. So that means that half of it was a volcano that erupted and made the island, and the other half was sediments over the years conglomerating and building the island up. They're saying here, I'm sorry, we're fixing this. Okay, I'm gonna go over that and I forgive them. So as I was saying, the island has fossils because of the sediments. And there's some holes, that's true. They say it all here. The volcanic origin like the islands of the archipelago, yet with the active volcanism, Santa Maria has a unique geological features that distinguish from all the others. It is the oldest, you know what? I'm gonna take a picture to this thing right here. Boom. Then I'll read this for you guys some other time. Some holes, I tell you that for free. Look, those birds are millafrish. When the first colonizers arrived in Azores, they mistook the millafrish, or buzzards, for another type of bird, called Azore. They believed the wind buzzards were a different species altogether. This mix-up ended up giving the islands their name, as they thought the birds were Azores. It's a fascinating fact that is part of the island's rich history, and leading to the creation of the Azorean flag. It's beautiful here. See, they explain everything here. The volcanoes, the geological treasures. Where are they? Where are these geological treasures? There's a hole here. This must be the geological spot. Right there. There's some stairs coming down. Oh, and those are the fossils. Okay. Alright, so this is what we're talking about here. See, you can see the little shells. The marks of the shells that people already removed it. They already removed all these shells, right? They were like stuck in there. And of course, people dug them out. See, all these are marks of shells that were here. Fossils. Ah. Fossils and more fossils. And of course, people... Ouch! I shouldn't have touched that. Well, I wanted us to have a look. Right? I don't know why they even allow people down here. Fossils, look at them. Those are the little fossils. There was a time that we dreamed without limits, when we imagined ourselves as explorers, artists, astronauts, or storytellers, before the world told us what to do and who we had to be. But life happens. We grow up, we take responsibilities, and somewhere along the way, those childhood dreams get buried. Yet, what if those dreams weren't just fantasies? What if they were clues, pieces of who we were meant to be? I have been thinking a lot about this lately. Our revisiting our childhood dreams is not about chasing the past, but about reconnecting with something real. The things that lit us up as kids often hold the key to what makes us feel alive today. So ask yourself, what did you love as a child?
What did make you lose track of time? And more importantly, how can you bring some of that back? Because maybe, just maybe, your childhood self was onto something.
Dude, I was just the luckiest guy in the world. I came to the car and I looked inside of the car. There was the keys there and the door was locked. My luck was I left the bedroom, the character door open. That was my luck. I was so lucky to get that. I forgot that door open. Who's this guy? Baba!
So back in 1986, they started building the dock at Vila de Porto to make the port stronger. They used basaltic rock from Pico de Faixa quarry to do the job. While it definitely helped the port, it wasn't all smooth sailing. There were protests because the extraction and transport of the materials caused some serious environmental damage. Over time, the quarrying kept going and ended up eating away the east side of the mountain. It's a bit of progress mixed with some long-term costs, and you can still see the effects today.
We are here. Lock this thing up. Let's go. What's going on? Interesting. Got a chimney here behind me right away. Alright. The weather was kind of okay, but the clouds keep rolling in. Sometimes these little showers and stuff. It's unpredictable, the weather here in Azores. Santa Maria. One time you can be like sun tanning. Another time you're just getting wet, getting rained on. So this is an old fabrication quarry. They used to extract these resources, stone, to build infrastructure in the island. And now the old infrastructure here from the factory, from this company, it's all left to the abandonment. Let's explore a little bit here before we climb the big Pico de Faixa. Wow. Wow, what's going on? What is it? It's a pit. You drive over the top and then you can work underneath the machinery like you see in the mechanics. Wow, look at this. This is the control settings here. Wow. Wow, look at that. It's really amazing. All left to abandonment. A piece of history with some character. Character, but some environmental impact, definitely. All rusting here, left to abandonment. Quarry, the machinery. And not like always, the cows just grazing. Oh, there's a lot of water here. I better not go this way. Yeah. I don't want to get wet.
You know, even the chickens, they have small brains and they run from the water. So it should not be too hard for me to figure that out. Don't get wet. Don't get wet. Wow, look at this one. Wow, that seems dangerous. That seems very dangerous. Just sitting there like a mousetrap. Like a mousetrap. Look at this. So, there's this piece of wood holding those things that are on the ground, that are holding that. And there's no hydraulic. There's only a couple of stumps here. This definitely looks like a mouse trap for big mouses. Holy crap. Man. This looks infectious. Yep. Yep. Starting to rain. Another cloud. What's going on? Well, story time. It's raining. So, here we are. Right now, as I sit here, surrounded by crumbling stone, this rusted metal all over the place, I just see an abandoned quarry. But men worked here. They worked hard. And I think about those men too. This place was alive once. The air was thick, it was full of dust, jackhammers, noise, all the crumbling of the rocks inside of the machinery. Oh man, I know what's that. I know what's hard work. I worked in those environments before. Men worked hard, bent under the weight of their rock, those lungs filled with dust. There's no dust masks. Back in the day, it wasn't just a job. This was like survival. Long shifts, blistered hands from rock, soaking in their sweat, the shirts all ripped and shipped and carved away. But the future of their families was in their hands. They had to do it. They had to do it. Now what remains is this silence. The rust, the creaked machinery, time itself reclaiming what once was the sweat and tears of men, what once was nature. I can still hear the crumbling of the machinery, the men talking, yelling at each other, trying to communicate their day-to-day, their operations. This is not just ruins. This is not just garbage. This is not just an abandoned place. There's a story behind this. And when you're here, in silence, you can hear it. Well, I gotta wait for this rain to stop. What about a little meditation session? Find a quiet moment. I use it to meditate instead of reaching for my phone. Even a few deep breaths can bring clarity and peace. Stillness is always available, no matter where I am. We just have to look for it. Mindfulness helps me stay present and in control of my attention and emotions. Look at this thing. I can definitely think About the guy that spent countless hours on this thing. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh man, this is sharp rust. I don't want to get tetanus. Right? Tetanus everywhere. I got my vaccine, but you never know. You know. I'm careful. I'm a careful guy. Hey! Hey!
Wow. The view is amazing. There's Pico Alto, the other volcano. I'm climbing Pico de Fascio. This volcano, this big mount. But I tell you, this thing looked way smaller from the window of my room. Wow. This cloud's coming in and rolling in. Just that little refreshness of water that threatens, it doesn't threaten nothing. Rain is a good thing. So many countries that don't have rain, starts raining, they make a party. And here we have a cloud rolling in and we just, oh no, the clouds. The rain is coming. It's okay. Oh, there's some barbed wire again. This is steep. This is easy a 45, more than 45. This is 65 degree angle. I start rolling down the hill. Oh! Ah. Okay, barbed wire time. Getting through this. Hold to the barbed wire. Make sure you don't leave a nut behind. There you go. Sometimes a little bit of planning, not a bad thing. There's blackberries everywhere. The stone showing behind the grass. The true essence of this mountain. Stone. Precious resource to build infrastructure around the island. Build docks, paved roads, gravel for roads, gravel for construction. Essential. And this is why we climb, not just for the view, but for the transformation. When you conquer a mountain, you don't just get the new perspective on the world, you get a new perspective on yourself. You realize that you're capable of more than what you ever imagined. Think about your own life, the mountains you're climbing, the obstacles you're facing. Whatever it is, don't stop. Keep pushing, keep believing, because when you reach the top, when you look back at the journey, you'll realize it was all worth it.
Here is what I learned. It's never too late. It doesn't matter how long you've been staring at your dream from the distance. What matters is that you start moving towards it. Life unfolds when it's meant to. But you have to have faith. You have to have hope. And most importantly, you have to act. Because dreams don't just happen. They require movement. They require courage. They require that moment when you stop saying, "One day I will do it," and you start saying, "Today is the day." So I ask you, what is your mountain? What have you always wanted to do, but never dared? I have to get out of this side of the mountain. It's just too windy. Way too windy. Oh man, I'm just picking up, man. I can feel it on my feet. My feet almost lift from the ground. Too windy. Way too windy up here. And I go on this side of the mountain. Oh yeah. You feel the difference right away. Look, no wind. All of a sudden, there's a pocket to no wind up here. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Whew. All of a sudden there's that coming. When I'm right at the top, there's a big fat black cloud coming. What do you think is gonna happen? Let's take some bets. Woo! Check this out! Yo, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Wait a minute, I couldn't stop. Holy shit. That was a rush.
The truth is, this won't be my last climb, and won't be yours either. Because after one mountain, there will always be another. Another challenge, another opportunity for you to grow. But each time you will be stronger.
The majestic mount behind me. And down there, I can see the window of my room. We've been staring at each other for a long time, and we finally met.
I want you to remember this. You were made for more than comfort. You were made to climb. You were made to rise. Every challenge you face is just another step towards what you're meant to become. Trust yourself, push forward, and conquer what's ahead of you.